Malevolent is here, says, how's it going? It is going well. It is going well. How's it going? Polluted Delta to start the game. We are underway. Both players kept 7. Hard mode. Thank you for the resub with Prime. 13 months. Lotus Petal. Vexing Bauble.
Okay.
Seen Vexing Bauble a few times on stream. I feel like with each passing week post MH3 release, we've seen more and more Vexing Baubles rather than less. I don't know what that means. It could just be coincidence. This card is hot. Days on the Vexing Bauble. Obviously, Michael can pay for it with the Lotus Petal, but maybe that Lotus Petal is important. Let's see.
I want to pay for the days. You're killing me here. I'm gonna pay for the days. All results.
Okay, paying for the days. Vexing Bauble is in.
I'm changing phases. You can never. Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, using the mana floating to cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm, it goes to the graveyard, finding another underground seat.
Pass to you.
So Vexing Bauble obviously shuts off Daze, which we see another copy of Daze in John's hand. Force of Will and Grief, at least the Evoke version. Reanimate on Troll of Khazad-dûm. So John has a clock.
Spin stage.
That's been said on lands.
Someone's crying.
Sylvan Scrying, okay. What are we looking for? Just a random thought. Sometimes people ask me, like, how do you decide which matches will be the feature match? If you look at the top center of your screen, this is table 1. It's really it. Occasionally, I'll skip over tables 1 and 2 to, like, avoid a mirror match or something, but the feature matches kind of pick themselves. All right, Urborg is found. Audrey says Chris looks at the better dressed players. Yeah, it's all about attire for me. Okay, Troll comes in. Figured out how to use the life counter thing. Ponder. Side owner says, Chris, your logic will not work on me. Okay, side owner calling themselves out that they have no fashion. Apparently.
Thank you. Try your wasteland. Yep.
Okay, Wasteland on the stage now. Stage down. These Turbo Depths decks can potentially drop Hex Mages and make a Dark Depths Marit Lage combo that way. Don't necessarily need Thespian Stage. I don't know the makeup of Michael's deck. All right, here's another Vexing Bauble. But that is a possibility. Roscoe says dress for the job you want. Yeah. Yeah.
Brainstorm? Yeah.
That's why I strictly wear t-shirts. If it was socially acceptable to wear a t-shirt to like a formal attire event, I would. Who's with me?
Crack ball.
Okay, cracking the extra bauble, draw a card. This Troll of Khazad-dûm is clock. Down to 8 life. There's Dark Depths. Here's Vampire Hexmage. Okay, the 10 ice counters were accidentally put on the wrong... Okay, whatever. All right, making a Marit Lage now. There's Marit Lage. Vampire Hex Mage Dark Depths combo. We were just talking about that.
Custard.
Troll of Khazad-dûm cannot be blocked except by 3 or more creatures, so it still can attack, but John might die on the crackback here.
Yep.
John could potentially Entomb, Reanimate, Archon of Cruelty, get rid of Merit Lage. That's a possibility. All right, just going to brainstorm here and scoop it up. Game 1 goes to Dark Depths. All right, so for this game, John will be on the play. And we'll see if John has a fast start with the Grief. Nope, just Underground Sea pass.
Once upon a time? Yeah, only.
Okay, Once Upon a Time. Great way to start a game.
Creature or land, right?
Creature or land.
Look at the top 5, creature or land to your hand. Well, Michael says that it's not great, so not sure what we're looking for or what we found. Elvish Spirit Guide. Okay, that's potentially good, but apparently is not very exciting.
This is awful.
With these Turbo Depths decks, we're trying to play a short game, get Merit Lage on the board as soon as possible, protect it, and swing for the kill. Verni Catacombs pass.
I'll just pass.
Practice. Now, I wish I could have found room for fucking Cerulean, but I don't there's only 2 bayous in this deck.
Oh, yeah.
It's really hard to find a slot for.
Yeah, so the possibility of Underground Mortuary, Michael's talking about that it doesn't really fit in the deck, just not enough room for it. So no Surveil, just finding a basic swamp, taking the turn.
Bayou?
There's a Bayou.
Scrying. What day is that?
Sylvan Scrying, getting dazed.
How many cards you got in hand?
F5.
We know about the Elvish Spirit Guide. All right, just lets it get countered. It's kind of interesting. All right, Brainstorm.
So we're making it 6/6. It's too bad. We're still right? I do not have Dimir.
That was a Brainstorm. In case anybody doesn't have that Warhammer version of Brainstorm memorized.
I'll just take it out of your hands, I guess.
Okay, Grief pitching Animate Dead. Maybe we'll get a look at Michael's hand. The hand is revealed. Double Elvish Spirit Guide, double Crop Rotation, Vampire Hexmage, and Dark Depths.
Reanimate?
Hey, yeah.
Animate dead? What you want?
This, I'll take the crop price.
Okay, so a Grief, and then an Animate Dead on the Grief. Vampire Hexmage and Crop Rotation are in the trash. Dark Depths, double Elvish Spirit Guide, and Crop Rotation are the cards left in hand. This is not over yet. Grief with 2 power, gonna be a long, slow clock. And Michael will find it somewhat easy to make a Merit Lage potentially in this game. Still. Dextro, thank you for the resub. 16 months. Wow. Appreciate it. Sinorna says it'll be a long road out of hell. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Load of black. Use an Elvish Spirit Guide. Crop Rot.
Okay, so using Elvish Spirit Guide to cast Crop Rotation after floating a black mana with the swamp. Sack the swamp. Thespian Stage. Yeah, Jed says pretty sure he can make the token now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Have enough mana to copy Dark Depths. And it looks like we're going to play Dark Depths and make a Merit Lage now. Oh, Spirit Guide should be in exile. No, there was a mana floating. Petty Theft on the Merit Lage. All right, so John had an answer for it. Going to attack for 2. Michael will have to rebuild. That was only 2 power. I guess they're missing that. Nope, they fixed it. Animate Dead does reduce power by 1. John also has a Wasteland now, which is pretty good defense. You can waste a Dark Depths with its sack ability on the stack. So Lotus Petal. Last card in hand is an Elvish Spirit Guide. Not very good. Swing for 2.
That's Misty.
Yeah, it's a Misty. When they're all separated.
That is a Misty Rainforest on John's side.
Vexing Bauble.
Vexing Bauble's good.
Okay, Vexing Bauble a little late. Brazen Borrower gets flashed in.
I'm gonna. That's 2.
Okay, we're likely going to see John Surveil here with Undercity Sewer. There it is. So a Merit Lage was created pretty quickly, despite being grief scammed, but Petty Theft knocked it out. Underground Sea Surveilled into the yard. Attacker for 5 this time. Clock has sped up quite a bit. All right, it's going to fetch, go to 9.
Gonna value.
Maybe we'll see this Vexing Bauble get correct here. Maybe. Yeah.
Bauble. Crack Bauble.
Okay, just cycling a Bauble for 2 mana. Looking for another way to make a Merit Lage. Potentially. I don't think Michael's deck has the Sloth, and the Sloth is a little bit dangerous against these Reanimator decks. They can steal it out of your hand. So facing lethal on the board now. 5 power on John's side. I don't really know how Michael can make a Merit Lage here except for a Hex Mage Dark Depths being the 2 cards in hand. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the possibility of Crop Rotation. Okay, so Crop Rotation on the stack. It might not resolve. Force of Negation.
Game 3.
Okay, we are going to game 3. John takes game 2. Petty Theft saved the day. Brazen Borrower, folks. Card's good.
The guy surveilled the way that.
All right, we're going to game 3.
This is like a hand. I don't know if it's a good hand. Sure. I'll try.
Alright. Destiny Stage? Pithing Needle?
Yeah.
Wasteland.
Okay, Pithing Needle on Wasteland. All right, multiple Wastelands in hand for John. So Pithing Needle quite good here. There's a Polluted Delta. Pass the turn.
Really plays 4 Pithing Needle main deck? This is crazy. Now I understand, and it's pretty sick. I'll play a Dark Depths.
Okay, playing Dark Depths. Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, the first 2 lands of the game for Michael. Looking pretty good for Michael already in game 3. 10 ice counters on that Dark Depths, but I don't think we're going to be removing them one by one. Okay, finding an Undercity Sewer, and we will surveil. This is going to be close. If John can get the needle off the board somehow and get a Wasteland on the board, could be safe. Or reanimate a Traxa or Archon of Cruelty, could be pretty good. Swamp Cycling, Troll of Khazad-dûm. A Traxa could find like Brazen Bower or something. This is not over yet, but it's probably gonna be a quick game and gonna be decided pretty quickly. All right, so reanimate on Troll of Khazad-dûm. That's something. Just have to hope right now. It seems that Michael can't keep up. I don't know if John's hand has other disruption. If Brazen Bower was already in hand, that could be interesting. All right, there's Beseiju who endures. Just getting played as a land. Not enough mana to activate Dark Depths, activate Thespian Stage to copy Dark Depths yet, but we know the deck has Lotus Petals and Elvish Spirit Guides. There's a Wasteland, but Pithing Needle is on Wasteland, so it's shut off. Yavimaya. So now Dark Depths can tap for mana, which complicates things a little bit. Does Michael go for it this turn? Dothy Voidwalker. Okay, we're going to try to make a Merit Lich. There's Merit Lich. Does John have a Petty Theft?
My hand was over the stone nuts too. Oh.
Okay, so 4 crop rotations it looks like, and a Legolas's quick reflexes. And John's hand full of Wastelands. Dark Depths gets it. GG's. Michael gets the match. Dark Depths, everybody. It beat Scam. Incredible.